Quranic Law of Attraction, Reaching Hopes with the Energy of Divine Words, by Rusdin S. Rauf. The book, Quranic Law of Attraction, Reaching Hopes with the Energy of Divine Words, by Rusdin S. Rauf is a work that combines the popular concept of the law of attraction with Islamic spiritual values, especially those based on the Quran. First published in 2008 by Penerbit Hikmah, and then republished in 2021 by Insight First Indonesia. This book has become a bestseller in the Islamic nonfiction category in Indonesia and Malaysia. With a practical approach and an easy-to-understand narrative, Rusdin S. Rauf invites readers to understand how positive energy, aligned with the teachings of the Quran, can help achieve life goals both in this world and the hereafter. This video will explain the contents of the book in depth, covering its main concepts, structure, the author's approach, and its relevance and impact on readers. Background and purpose of the book. The concept of the law of attraction became popular in the Western world through books like The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. It says that positive thoughts and energy can bring good things into a person's life. But Rusdin S. Rauf saw that this idea actually has roots in Islamic values, especially in the teachings of the Quran. This book aims to connect the modern idea of the law of attraction with Islamic spiritual values. This way, Muslims can understand and use the law of attraction in a way that fits with their Islamic beliefs and good character. Rusdin says that the Quran is the main guide. It doesn't just give inspiration, but also real solutions for success in this life and the next. This book offers a different way of looking at things compared to other self-help books. Instead of just giving theories, Rusdin provides practical steps that can be used right away. These steps are supported by verses from the Quran and real-life examples. So, this book is helpful for readers who are looking for Islamic solutions to life's challenges, like failure, worry, or not knowing how to reach their goals. Book structure and content. The book, Quranic Law of Attraction, has 10 chapters. Each chapter talks about important parts of the law of attraction from the Quran's point of view. Here's a quick look at what's inside the book, based on its main chapters and ideas. 1. Getting to know the Quranic Law of Attraction. Rusdin starts this book by explaining what the law of attraction means from an Islamic viewpoint. The law of attraction is defined as someone's ability to bring what they think about into their real life. If someone sends out good energy through their thoughts, feelings, and actions, then they will bring good things into their life. On the other hand, bad thoughts will bring bad things. In Islam, Rusdin connects this idea to verses from the Quran, like Surah Az-Zalzala verses 7 and 8, which say, "So whoever does good, even a tiny bit will see it, and whoever does bad, even a tiny bit will see it too." This verse shows that every action, no matter how small, has a result that will come back to the person who did it. Rusdin points out that the law of attraction in Islam isn't just about thinking positive thoughts. It's also about strong belief, tawhid, prayer, being patient, and being thankful. This idea is made stronger by explaining that Allah, the Most High, controls everything, and the law of attraction works within His plan and His will. 1. 3 core energies: prayer, gratitude, and patience. One of the main ideas in this book is about 3 core energies that are the base of the Quranic law of attraction. These are prayer, gratitude, and patience. Rusdin explains that these 3 things are super important for making your dreams come true, just like the Quran tells us. Dua. Dua is a form of worship that brings a Muslim closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rusdin stresses the importance of making dua with full faith, focus, and sincerity. He quotes Surah al-Baqarah, verse 186, which states that Allah is near and answers the prayers of His servants who ask with sincerity. Effective dua must be consistent, focused, and based on the belief that Allah has power over all things. Gratitude. Feeling grateful is a positive energy that makes your connection with Allah stronger. Rusdin points to Surah Ibrahim, verse 7, which says that Allah will give more blessings to those who are grateful. You don't just show gratitude when things go well, but also when you face tough times, because every situation has a lesson. Patience. Patience is a very important part of dealing with life's challenges. Rusdin connects patience with Surah al-Baqarah, verse 153, which says that Allah is with those who are patient. With patience, a person can keep good vibes even when things are tough, which helps them stay in line with the law of attraction. These 3 energies work together and create a good cycle that makes your spiritual connection with Allah stronger and also helps you get what you want if it's what He wants. 1. Positive thinking and the Quran. Rusdin explains that positive thinking is the main foundation of the law of attraction. From an Islamic point of view, positive thinking means having a good opinion or good thoughts of Allah and life. This book gives real-life examples of how positive thoughts, supported by the values of the Quran, can change a person's life. For example, Rusdin tells stories of people who successfully got through life's problems by practicing scripting, writing down goals with strong belief, positive affirmations, and visualizing prayers. The book also highlights how important it is to read and think deeply about the verses of the Quran to make positive energy stronger. Rusdin suggests readers talk with the Quran, meaning to read the verses with full awareness and understand their meaning in the context of their own lives. An example of a verse often mentioned is Surah Al-Mulk verse 15, which tells people to seek Allah's provision on earth, and Surah Al-Kashash verse 77, which stresses the importance of seeking good in this world without forgetting the afterlife. 1. Practical steps to use the Quranic law of attraction. One great thing about this book is how practical it is. Rusdin doesn't just give you ideas, he gives you clear steps you can use every day. Some of the things he suggests doing include scripting, writing down your goals or hopes in a positive way, as if they've already happened, while also praying to Allah. Positive affirmations, saying positive things that fit with Islamic values, like, I believe Allah will make my path easy, or I am thankful for all of Allah's blessings. Prayer visualization, imagining what you want with strong belief, while asking Allah to make it happen. Reading the Quran with tadabbur, looking at specific verses that relate to your personal needs, like verses about provision, patience, or Allah's help. Rusdin also says it's important to be consistent with these practices. He suggests that readers make prayer, thankfulness, and patience a part of their daily routine, like doing duha prayer or reading the Quran every day. 1. Inspirational stories and testimonials. To make his point stronger, Rusdin includes real-life stories from people who have used the Quranic law of attraction. These stories cover many parts of life, like doing well in your job, having a happy family, and solving personal problems. One inspiring story that stands out is about a business owner named Ahmad, not his real name, who bounced back from going broke. Ahmad was a small business owner who had a snack food business in a small town. His business struggled because of the pandemic, with lots of debt and fewer customers. Feeling hopeless, Ahmad started to use the teachings of the Quranic law of attraction after going to one of Rusdin's talks. Ahmad began writing down his goals every day, saying, I am thankful to Allah that my business has recovered and grown, and I can pay off my debts and help my family. He also regularly read Surah Al-Waqiah every night, prayed with strong belief, and used positive affirmations like, Allah makes it easy for me to get money every day. Besides that, Ahmad practiced patience by keeping his business going even when things were tough, and he always showed thanks for every small win, like getting a small order from a customer. In 6 months, Ahmad's business started to show results. He got a deal with a big store to supply his products, which greatly increased his earnings. Ahmad also managed to pay off his debts and even grew his business to another city. Ahmad's story is a real example of how combining prayer, thankfulness, patience, and a positive mindset that fits with the Quran can change someone's life. Stories like these not only inspire but also show that the ideas Rusdin talks about can be used in real life. The book's relevance and impact. The book Quranic Law of Attraction is very important for modern Muslims who want to find a good balance between their spiritual life and the practical things they need to do every day. By mixing the idea of the law of attraction with Islamic values, Rusdin S. Rauf made this book useful for people from all walks of life, whether they already know about self-help ideas or are just learning about them. This book helps people who are looking for Islamic ways to deal with life's problems, like money worries, family fights, or not knowing what the future holds. Since it was re-released in 2021, this book has become very popular, especially because of what influencers say about it on social media platforms like TikTok. The Quranic Law of Attraction seminars held in different cities like Jakarta, Bandung, and Malang brought in thousands of people, including famous individuals like Enno Larian and Kira Shabira. These events show how excited people are about Rusdin's way of bringing Islamic spirituality and helpful solutions together. This book has encouraged many readers to live by the values of the Quran every day, helping them to think positively and get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Conclusion: Quranic Law of Attraction, Achieving Hopes with the Energy of Divine Words, by Rusdin S. Rauf is a work that successfully brings together the modern idea of the law of attraction with the spiritual values of Islam by focusing on three main energies: prayer, gratitude, and patience. This book offers a helpful guide to help readers reach their dreams while staying true to the teachings of the Quran. Through inspiring stories, like Ahmad's journey from being broke, and practical methods like scripting and positive affirmations, this book gives good answers for the problems of modern life. Its popularity on social media and in seminars shows its big impact in helping Muslim people live with strong belief, a good attitude, and closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.